Neil Weather is here to bring you the latest weather forecast for DeKalb, Cherokee, Marshall, and Jackson counties. This week's podcast is sponsored by Austin Holt with Alpha Insurance, providing you with reliable coverage for all your insurance needs. Call today 256-996-0843. I'm here to bring you the latest weather scoop for our friends in DeKalb, Cherokee, Marshall, and Jackson counties in beautiful Alabama. Get ready to buckle up because I've got your weekly forecast from August 14th to August 21st, 2023. Let's dive right in. Starting off with Monday, the 14th of August, we're looking at a high temperature of 96 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 74 degrees Fahrenheit. Rain chances are playing it cool at 11%, with just a sprinkle of 0 inches expected. Now, keep your ears peeled because there's a 29% chance of thunderstorms. Cloud cover is relatively low at 21%, and the dew point is dancing around at 73 degrees Fahrenheit. Expect winds to range from 4 to 7 knots. Moving on to Tuesday, the 15th, the heat continues with a high of 95 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 86 degrees Fahrenheit. Rain chances turn up the heat a bit at 24%, but the rain gauge remains empty at 0 inches. Thunderstorm odds are at 35%, and clouds take up about 24% of the sky. Dew point and wind speeds are keeping it lively at 73 degrees Fahrenheit, 8 to 11 knots for wind. By Wednesday, the 16th, things cool down a smidge. We're expecting a high of 81 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Rain chances bump up to 40%, but we're still looking at a dry day with 0 inches of rain expected. Thunderstorm odds hold at 32%, and the sky gets a bit more crowded with 45% cloud cover. Dew point settles at 69 degrees Fahrenheit, and winds keep it chill at 5 knots. Sliding into Thursday, the 17th, temperatures rise again with a high of 83 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 74 degrees Fahrenheit. Rain chances take a back seat at 3%, so no need to grab your umbrella. A tiny 0 inches of rain are on the radar. Thunderstorms are playing coy at 8%, and clouds remain scarce with 13% coverage. Dew point cools things down to 63 degrees Fahrenheit, and winds vary from 7 to 14 knots. As we reach the end of the workweek on Friday, the 18th, the mercury hits 85 degrees Fahrenheit for a high and dips to 62 degrees Fahrenheit for a low. Rain chances and thunderstorms keep it light at 6%, and the cloud cover remains minimal with just 8%. Dew point rests at 65 degrees Fahrenheit, and winds flutter around at 6 to 8 knots. Now let's shift our focus to the weekend. On Saturday, the 19th, expect a high of 85 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 68 degrees Fahrenheit. Rain chances tick up slightly to 7%, but once again, we're in the clear with 0 inches of rain expected. Thunderstorms might make a cameo with a 22% chance, and cloud cover remains relatively low at 14%. Dew point stays comfortable at 68 degrees Fahrenheit, and winds continue their gentle dance at 5 to 7 knots. Sunday, the 20th, has us looking at a high of 89 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Rain chances remain at 7%, and there's still no sign of rain on the horizon with 0 inches expected. Thunderstorm odds step it up a bit to 25%, but clouds keep things picturesque at 13%. Dew point settles at 70 degrees Fahrenheit, and winds continue their graceful performance at 5 to 8 knots. And finally, let's wrap it up with Monday, the 21st, boasting a high of 92 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 69 degrees Fahrenheit. Rain chances stay under control at 9%, and the rain gauge remains empty with 0 inches predicted. Thunderstorms might pop in for a visit at 32%, and cloud cover is just around 16%. Dew point keeps it mellow at 71 degrees Fahrenheit, and winds continue their gentle sway at 5 to 8 knots. But folks, I'm not done yet. Let's not forget our friends in Marshall County. It's all systems go for Monday, the 14th, with a high of 94 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 75 degrees Fahrenheit. Rain chances are keeping it cool at 8%, and you might see a light sprinkle of 0.07 inches. Thunderstorms join the party with a 27% chance, and clouds take up about 14% of the sky. Dew point is right on point at 73 degrees Fahrenheit, and winds range from 7 to 10 knots. Tuesday, the 15th, looks like a scorcher with a high of 93 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Rain chances heat up to 19%, but we're still staying dry with 0 inches of rain. Thunderstorms decide to show up with a 31% chance, and clouds take up around 29% of the sky. Dew point lingers at 71 degrees Fahrenheit, and winds keep it breezy at 7 to 11 knots. As we hit the midweek mark on Wednesday, the 16th, things cool down a touch with a high of 81 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 61 degrees Fahrenheit. Rain chances heat up at 30%, and you might catch 0.21 inches of rain. Thunderstorms keep their fingers crossed with a 33% chance, and clouds cover about 46% of the sky. Dew point sits at 68 degrees Fahrenheit, and winds keep it steady at 6 to 9 knots. Thursday, the 17th, offers a high of 80 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 73 degrees Fahrenheit. Rain chances chill out at just 1%, so no need to fret. A minuscule 0.01 inches of rain are possible. Thunderstorm chances take a back seat at 27%, and clouds remain scarce with 11% coverage. Dew point eases down to 61 degrees Fahrenheit, and winds flutter around at 7 to 10 knots. So there you have it, folks. Your forecast for DeKalb, Cherokee, Marshall, and Jackson counties from August 14th to August 21st, 2023. Now, if you want to keep up with all the twists and turns of Mother Nature in the Northeast Alabama area, make sure to subscribe to the podcast and drop by neilweather.com for the latest radar updates. Until next time, stay safe, stay weather aware, and I'll catch you on the flip side.